camp I remember from. I remember my heart beating at the speed of sound, asking myself the same question over and over. What if I leave something behind? The worry started to kick in. Rushing, saying goodbye, driving for what felt like hours, the excitement slowly turning from a caterpillar into a butterfly. We were almost there. I was actually going to camp. I remember watching everyone say their last farewells. They were as excited as a bunch of children getting their first ever promise. We just wanted to get on the ferry. Some of us sat as peacefully as poodles, others as loud as prisoners having breakfast. The ferry pulled up, and we all started screeching like chihuahuas. That was camp. I remember having to heave ourselves out of bed. Breakfast already? Having to get dressed in a room with 5 other girls, sneaking like a snake off to the shower to have a little bit of privacy. Was this what the whole of camp is going to be like? I remember waiting and waiting until people in front of me shot the arrows at the target. A friend sprinting, out of breath. Zip line, she panted. Suddenly, we started to run, and before we knew it, we were sprinting to the line, the wind whipping through our hair as we ran like racing horses, where we waited and waited for what felt like an eternity. That was camp. I remember getting up not feeling 100% and knowing it was the Abel Tasman walk, getting into the bus with everyone talking and singing along to the radio, and finally getting there, Angela starting to walk with the fast walkers. I remember walking with Mr. J and Marie at the back, with Maya because we felt horrible, watching the Kiwi-like creatures scuttle about their home peacefully, eating lunch with the Weckers still roaming their village, and the trees slowly swinging in the breeze. That was camp. I remember getting ready for the activities, hearing that the Year 8s get first dibs on abseiling, getting harnessed up and clipped on, walking up the tower, and when we got up there, leaning back and having to trust Mark with our lives. I remember getting my heels over the edge, leaning back, the butterflies in my stomach turning into pigeons, taking my first step. There's no turning back now. I had to commit. It was my Spider-Man moment. That was camp. I remember knowing the ferry was going to be delayed a few hours when it was delayed 12. We were in a children's playground for 7 hours. It was like we were chickens in a coop. I remember finally getting onto the ferry at 12 in the morning. Everyone was excruciatingly tired. Everyone vomiting at 3 in the morning because the ferry was violently swatting from left to right, forwards and backwards. A few people were sleeping through it. Others trying to distract themselves with the movie Sonic and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was camp.